Good evening, I'm Dwayne Lindo. Thank you so much for joining us. Adam Cellini has the night off. Topping our news tonight, a storm system sweeping from Texas to Maine has caused flooding, snow, and ice, causing headaches and a dangerous situation for many drivers. ABC's Elizabeth Herr gives us a look at what they're going through.
A pre-Christmas winter storm is wreaking havoc on drivers and last-minute shoppers in at least 12 states. In Maine, cars sliding into ditches like this one, but it was the driver's lucky day. Two Good Samaritans stopped to lend a hand.
He's pretty far in the ditch. Figured might as well try to pull him out. You know, had some spare rope, so might as well do a good holiday deed.
This Boston man having some fun with ice.
I know it looks like my window is closed, but in fact, it's just icy.
Icy conditions, not just in Boston, but also in the rest of the Commonwealth. State police closing a stretch of I-95 near Foxborough for an hour Saturday morning after numerous reports of spinouts and car crashes. Salt spreaders out in full force to de-ice roads. Meanwhile, in Missouri, heavy snow bands blinded drivers, causing multiple accidents, including this jackknifed semi-truck. Snow even covering parts of Oklahoma. That storm system also causing severe flooding in Arkansas and Tennessee. Up to 4 inches of rain reported in parts of the volunteer state. In Nashville, strong winds toppled the city's official Christmas tree. The 30-foot Norway spruce sprawled across the plaza with lights still on. Heavily damaged, it was cut up and hauled away. And in Memphis, severe wind shears disrupting air traffic at the FedEx hub and threatening to delay holiday package deliveries. The winter storm complicating efforts for some of the more than 120 million people who are expected to drive to malls and shops this weekend, scooping up last-minute holiday deals. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
It wasn't the weather that caused a flight to the Tampa International Airport to be diverted. Police say a Southwest Airlines flight from Tennessee to Florida made an unscheduled landing in Alabama Friday night after the flight crew struggled to control an unruly passenger. They say the passenger assaulted a flight attendant. Other passengers stepped up to subdue the man until the plane landed. The man resisted officers as they tried to remove him from the flight. Luckily, the flight attendant was not injured, and the flight continued on to Tampa. Despite the holiday travel rush, it's smooth flying at the Sarasota International Airport tonight. The airport added a couple of extra flights this holiday season. Karen Boland, a Bradenton resident, is traveling to North Carolina to visit her daughter and grandkids. Boland says it's not her first time traveling out of SRQ, and it definitely won't be her last.
I have flown out of all the major airports, so being in this one is a real treat.
No delays at the checkpoint. Everything's been flowing really well. The only problem would be with the airlines themselves with delays due to weather.
But despite the ease many have been experiencing at SRQ tonight, its operations manager offers this advice. Get to the airport 90 minutes before your departure time. Better to be 2 hours early than 2 minutes late. Now let's go to Wendy Ross for our first check on our first alert weather.
Hello, Dwayne. We are looking at partly cloudy skies right now, and we also have some fog that is starting to form across portions of our area, and we could see that fog thickening up throughout the overnight time period and into the morning hours tomorrow. But we're not seeing any rain. We don't have to worry about the rain yet. That's all part of a cold front that's sweeping down across the southeastern part of the nation. And right now that frontal system is situated right about here, so it hasn't made its way into Florida yet. That is about to happen, though. And in the meantime, we are looking at winds coming in out of the south, and they're going to continue for a little while longer. And just keep in mind, we are going to be seeing some of that dense fog developing, but by 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, it should start to lift, and we're going to be left with another beautiful day along the Sun Coast. Right now, we're looking at temperatures in the 60s and still some 70s at the water. Venice reporting 70 degrees right now, and at the airport, it's 63 degrees under fair skies, high humidity, high dew points, calm winds, and some fog. Just keep that in mind as you're driving around and about. Dwayne?
Thank you, Wendy. A man deputies say broke into 2 Sarasota homes Friday, armed with a gun, is now behind bars. Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, with the help of the Manatee Sheriff's Office, bringing in Kyle Vickers. He's charged with armed burglary, grand theft, and home invasion. This is an ongoing investigation. Anyone with additional information is asked to call the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. Just days before Christmas, a suspected terror attack has been foiled by the FBI. This, a former U.S. Marine who allegedly expressed loyalty to ISIS, is now facing federal charges. Authorities say 26-year-old Everett Jamison, an ex-Marine, was allegedly planning to stage an attack on Pier 39 in San Francisco over the holiday weekend. According to the affidavit, Jamison met with an undercover employee on December 16th and told them he wanted to conduct a terror attack using weapons and explosives. Jamison's family reacting to the news.
It's like they're talking about somebody else. I can't explain it any other way. It's not my nephew they're talking about.
Jamison started watching back in September after flagging social media activity in which he liked posts about terror attacks and ISIS. A preliminary hearing has been set for January 5th. If convicted, Jamison could be sentenced to 20 years in prison. A follow-up now on an attack in Australia earlier this week. A man accused of plowing his SUV into a crowd of pedestrians on Thursday has been charged with attempted murder. Police say the 32-year-old suspect has a history of mental illness and drug use. They believe that he deliberately drove into the busy street, injuring 18 people. Several remain in critical condition. Here's one way not to use 911. A Florida man is now in trouble with law enforcement after dispatchers say he called the emergency line twice to complain about his dinner. The 51-year-old man has now been arrested and charged with misusing the emergency line. Dispatchers say he called after a trip to a seafood place in Stuart, Florida, complaining that the portion size was unsatisfying. He's scheduled to appear in court in January. Let that be a reminder that 911 is for emergency only. A local tattoo artist is looking to make the holidays a little bit brighter for dozens of area kids this Christmas. Tap Ink Tattoos and Livingston Amusement Center in Sarasota hosting a toy drive tonight for families in need. The kids getting the toys have made a wish list, and after the drive, all the toys will be sorted so that each child gets what they want.
This is something that I like people to be involved with because it's our local community. Our local community helps our local people. These are kids that actually play with our kids, people that we know that would never tell us that they're hurting. And so this is something that I deeply care about because these are people that genuinely need the help, that don't have the resources.
Tomorrow, the kids will go to Tap Ink Tattoos, where Santa will be waiting to give them a few gifts. As the countdown to Christmas commences, Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary is once again hosting its annual live nativity scene. As you can see it features live animals, including camels, goats, a donkey, and even a sloth.
Wonderful volunteers that do come back year after year and help support us with some of these great events. So we have people that really get into character, and they really love bringing on the whole feeling of the Christmas season with this live nativity.
And haven't seen the nativity yet? It runs from noon to 4 p.m. tomorrow at Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, which is located on Palmer Boulevard in Sarasota. With admission, you'll see the nativity and 2 animal shows. A magical event taking over Main Street in Lakewood Ranch tonight. Hundreds coming out to Christmas on Main for some of that live music. Snow in Florida and even a mechanical reindeer. Santa himself even made an appearance to pose photos. Still to come here on ABC 7, the Miss America organization in the spotlight. But it isn't the glitz and glamour getting attention, it's the top executive emails. Plus, up or down, a look at the latest consumer confidence report for the state and what it may mean for consumers.
I'll be right back.
Credit card debt can ruin your life. If you owe $10,000 and minimum payments are siphoning away your paycheck each month, you can get debt-free in less time than you think.
I've paid $800 a month for the past 3 years and haven't changed the balance on my credit card.
Get debt-free now has a program to reduce your debt, stop the harassing phone calls, avoid financial ruin, and settle for less than you owe.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
You're pre-approved for our special hardship program if you owe $10,000 or more. Upon payment of your new lower balance, your debt will finally shrink until you are debt-free.
My family no longer has 30 years of payments ahead of us at 20% interest.
There's no fees until you see results. So call now, make one monthly program payment, and free up your cash. Resolve your debt.
Call 800-685-6422, 800-685-6422.
Santa's on his way with gifts galore, so here are some apps to help you get more. More from your TV on Roku and Fire, and an Alexa skill that you can acquire. More from your phone when you're on the go. Get breaking news and weather and be in the know. So while you're avoiding Cousin Eugene, live stream the news on your iPhone screen. Download the apps that are clearly better and put on your best ugly Christmas sweater. ABC 7 is on your favorite device. Download today, whether you're naughty or nice.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC 7 Digital Media Services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC 7 Digital Media Services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Following publication of Sam Haskell's leaked emails in the Huffington Post. Sent back in 2014, they included alleged sexist, crude, and demeaning comments about former Miss America contestants.
Miss New York!
2013 Miss America Mallory Hagan is the subject of multiple email exchanges, including derogatory comments about her love life and weight.
Having someone bully you, belittle you, demean you, degrade you in any way is not okay. Stand up for yourself because it does matter.
Hagan signed a petition along with more than 50 former Miss Americas calling the behavior by Haskell and the other board members despicable. Haskell tells ABC the emails are conveniently edited and the events are not as described, saying he was under stress from a full year of attacks by 2 Miss Americas and made a mistake of words. Outgoing President Josh Randall apologized to Hagan Saturday, saying his comment does not reflect his values or those of the organization. Miss America Organization President and Chief Operating Officer Josh Randall said in a statement that he inappropriately responded to an email, that he apologized to the contestant involved, but that the article implies alleged complicit participation on my part in a years-long array of inappropriate email communication, which is grossly misleading. He also said the emails were exchanged in 2013 and 2014 and predate my employment altogether. Chuck Severson, ABC News, New York.
Consumer confidence in Florida has fallen. That's according to a survey released Friday by the University of Florida. The survey looks at the month of December. Experts say the drop is due to Floridians expressing pessimism about the future economic conditions, with the strongest negative perceptions coming from those who make more than $50,000 a year. But despite the drop, consumer sentiment for 2017 was higher than it was the previous year, the highest average since 2000. And Wendy, you know, since we're getting deep into December, it's just getting a lot cooler, and I'm liking it. I'm telling you right now.
Aren't you ready for it?
Of
yeah,
course.
A lot of people are ready for it, and we're finally going to start to see a cold front coming through and get rid of this unseasonably warm weather that we've been experiencing over the last couple of days. And so things are going to start to get a little bit closer to normal. We have high pressure system, which is prevailing. We're also going to start to see some early morning fog developing during the overnight time period. In fact, we're starting to see it already, and that will continue through the morning hours tomorrow morning. And then we're going to be getting this cool front that comes on in. It's a cold front, but it's actually not going to be too bad as far as temperatures are concerned, and that's going to be coming in on Monday. Right now, we're just looking at some partly cloudy skies across our region. We've had some reports of some fog that has already developed across the area, but what we're focused on right now is this cold front that is now across the southeastern United States. In advance of it, we're looking at the rain showers that are falling from the panhandle of Florida all the way along the middle Atlantic coastal region, and that's where we're also starting to see the snow and the icy conditions. You've seen it on the videos here. It's something to see from watching it in the comfort of your air-conditioned home, but it's certainly something else when you have to live it. And these are the temperatures right now across the nation. You can see the very cold temperatures, single digits and teens across the northern plain states. And look how well we're divided right now. Behind that cold front, we're looking at temperatures in the 20s and 30s in advance of it, 50s and 60s and even 70s in the state of Florida. So that cold front's going to be coming on through tomorrow night. It's going to bring about some showers across the panhandle of Florida, and then it's going to be sweeping through our area during the nighttime hours on Sunday night and into Monday morning. But you'll notice that by around 6 o'clock, it appears, we're going to start to see some changes in our forecast. Still some cloudy weather, still some rain showers associated with it, but once this front moves on through, we're going to be left with some windy conditions and clearing skies. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s for the daytime highs, and that is a departure from what we've been seeing. 77 was our daytime high today, 64 the overnight low. We'll see those temperatures again tomorrow. Normally we're supposed to be around 72 and 53, and that's what we're going to get back to on Monday. And right now, all of us reporting temperatures in the low 60s, and we're seeing some 50s now on the map in Northport, 60s in Rotunda, in the southern sections of our viewing area. At the airport, it's 63 degrees. Our dew point is at 62 degrees. Our humidity at 97%, and the winds are calm right now. Those calm winds are going to help to bring about some of the clouds that we're going to be seeing, in addition to some of the fog that's going to be with us throughout the overnight time period and into the early morning hours tomorrow. So once again, we're all watching and waiting for this cold front to come on through, and this is what it's going to be doing for us. A real seesaw weather pattern developing. We've got a 30% chance of rain during the overnight time period on Sunday, with fog in the morning hours. On Christmas Day, we've got that front coming on through, cloudy skies in the morning, and then it's going to be beautiful all the way through Thursday. Dwayne.
Wendy, thank you. Tampa Bay Lightning and the Bulls. Sports is next. Stay with us.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089. If you're between 50 and 85 years old, call the number on your screen right now for free information on how to save your family thousands of dollars. We're Family Love Plans, and we've been helping families just like yours for over 30 years. The average funeral today can cost up to $10,000 or more, but the most you'll get from government benefits is just $255. How will your family pay the difference? At Family Love Plans, we can help you and your family. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam and your plan can't be canceled. Better still, your rate will never go up and your benefits will never go down. Get your free information about our senior plans. Just answer a few simple questions and receive approval right over the phone.
Call 1-800-707-3608. That's 1-800-707-3608.
It's time to take a road trip.
Huntsville is a must-see destination. Is this your stop?
Roger.
Marvel at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Wow. Step into the past at Alabama Constitution Village. All aboard! The golf is stellar, and even the food is out of this world in the Rocket City. Alabama has a road trip with your name on it.
Which one you gonna take?
Our nation's servicemen and women show great courage and leadership, both on and off the battlefield. When they transition to civilian life, they can apply the skills and values they learned in the military to the workplace. That's why the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is urging employers everywhere to be smart, bet on a vet. Hiring a veteran is also a great way to show your appreciation for them. To learn more, call 1-888-44-SALUTE.
Everyone's buzzing about Suncoast View.
I like watching the Suncoast View.
I like the Suncoast View.
The cooking segments, I love the recipes. The theater segments are terrific. They're just fun.
For smart, fun talk in the afternoon, watch Suncoast View, weekdays at 4 on ABC 7. Now, sports.
The Minnesota Wild are in Tampa tonight to face the Atlantic Division leader, Tampa Bay. The Lightning, at this point, have the most home wins in the league. In the second, the Wild get a good chance to get the first score of the game, but Vasilevsky manages to get the save, as you can see there. In the third, the puck is fed to Tyler Johnson, who rips the wrist shot under the crossbar for goal, which is the first score of the game. Tampa leads 1-0. The Lightning go on to score all 3 goals in the last 2 minutes of the game. They take this one 3-0. The University of South Florida finishing up arguably the best football season in school history under first-year coach Charlie Strong. Today, they take on Texas Tech in the Birmingham Bowl. The only question is, can the Bulls hang with a team in the Big 12? So throughout the whole game was pretty competitive. 17-17 third quarter, Texas Tech driving in Bulls territory. You see there, they score, get the touchdown. Late in the fourth, Flowers throws a bomb to Valdez-Scantling, one of the best receivers that USF has seen, to give the USF the lead, but Texas Tech answers later on. And with 20 seconds left in the game, McCants catches a 26-yard touchdown you see there from Flowers, giving USF the lead, subsequently lifting them to a 38-34 victory over the Red Raiders, winning their second Birmingham Bowl in as many years. Local semi-pro team, basketball team, the Sarasota Manatees, are looking to get even more in tune with the community. Before playing the team out of Pensacola today, the organization brought in barbers for free haircuts and even a caterer to serve dinner for all who came out to watch the game. They're also playing today's game to benefit a new school in Bradenton, helping kids with autism. Last year was the team's first year in existence. This year, team officials point out that they're not only focused on wins this season, but they're focused on involvement, all in an effort to keep fans and local kids engaged.
Basically just trying to bring the community together, have them come out and have fun in different aspects. If you need a haircut, come get a haircut. You want to watch the game, come watch the game. Come get some food. We just want to bring the community together. It's all about bringing us back together. It's all it's about.
Just to put any smile on any other kid's face or anybody in the community's face, I mean, I'm willing to do it, and that'll make me just as happy as just playing on the floor.
The team will also have a Christmas Eve gift giveaway at Newtown Estates for kids who don't have the opportunity to receive a gift for the holidays. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline if you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death. You must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
Everyone's buzzing about Suncoast View.
I like watching the Suncoast View.
I like the Suncoast View.
The cooking segments, I love the recipes. The theater segments are terrific.
Join Stephanie Roberts, Linda Carson, and Bobeth Yates for hot topics, everyday issues, celebrities, food, fashion, fitness, and everything in between. Nothing is off limits.
They're just fun.
For smart, fun talk in the afternoon, watch Suncoast View, weekdays at 4 on ABC 7. Thanks to all of you who participated in ABC7's Paris Vacation Giveaway Contest. Join us as we congratulate our grand prize winner, Heather Caston of Bradenton. She and her husband, Clint, are going on an amazing 6-night dream vacation for two to Paris, the most romantic city in the world.
Thank you, ABC7. We're going to Paris.
Congratulations, Heather and Clint. We hope you have the trip of your lives. ABC7. We're here for you.
So I kind of grew up all across the country. I come from 5 generations of military men. My dad is still active duty. My grandpa is retired Marines. I like going for runs with my dog. I love, taking her out to the dog beach over in Venice. There are so many things here to do on the Suncoast. My goal every day when I come into work at ABC7 is to tell your stories, give you that major local news and those details that you really care about. I'm Jacqueline Matter, and I'm here for you.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Once again, Mariah Carey will appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest this New Year's Eve. The singer hoping to avoid the technical problems that plagued her performance last year. A malfunction during the singer's appearance in the 2016-2017 left her dancing on stage without singing a note. Carey's performance this year will be similar to what in her Las Vegas show, a big production with a full band and backup dancers. The special will also feature performances by Britney Spears, Nick Jonas, Camila Cabello, and will air right here on ABC. After Christmas on New Year's Eve, the 2 original stand-up comedy specials by Dave Chappelle will be released on Netflix. The comedian originally said he'd be releasing 1 new special on that day, but revealed the 2nd special on Friday. The 2 programs debuting on the streaming giant will be named Equanimity and The Bird Revelation. Chappelle has already released 2 other specials this year. And don't forget, this New Year's Eve, downtown Sarasota will be packed with people waiting for the annual pineapple to drop. The festivities get going at 1 p.m. at Main Street at Lemon Avenue with a family carnival. But the main event will be the countdown to midnight and the pineapple drop that welcomes in the new year in the Suncoast style. Can't make that event? You can catch the action right here on ABC 7 midnight from the comfort of your own home. Yeah, and I got to tell you, look at Bob Harrigan.
Bob Harrigan, he's usually there every year.
Right, he's there every year. He MCs the event. He does a great job, so we'll look forward to him doing the same thing this year.
That's right. It's the pineapple drop.
Yeah.
And sunny, or no, it won't be sunny at that hour.
But
it sure is nice during that time of the year. And you can see the 7-day forecast. We take you all the way up through Saturday. It's going to be a little cooler next Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.